Okay, Derby County are facing liquidation as the takeover bid has collapsed. Chris Kirchner was given 2 deadlines to prove he had funds to pay not only the club wages but keep the club running. He failed to meet those deadlines twice. The EFL is a joke. We're facing another Bury situation. They've got 5 senior players on contract at the moment. Wayne Rooney's future is now in doubt, and Liam Rossini, his assistant, is now linked with the Blackpool job. So basically, I can't see a way out of this. We've got 7 weeks until the start of the season, 2 weeks until the fixture list is announced. They can't sign any new players, and there is no one at the moment available to pay June's wages at the end of the month. So if that happens, then liquidation. But the blame solely lies with the EFL. Their director's test that they set under FA rules is a joke. A joke. It's the same with the Premier League. It's a joke. The whole system is a mess. I'm not fit for purpose. Because if it was fit for purpose, we wouldn't be in this situation. It's Derby situation. Well, I'm not an expert on finances and legal contracts. I'm no expert. I have a passing knowledge with previous employment and stuff. But Mel Morris still owns the stadium. Doesn't own the football club. The club is in administration, so the administrators technically own the football club. Technically, if you want to get really, really technical about it. Not the EFL. Chris Kirchner was their preferred bidder. This process with him has been going back 2 months to the 6th of April. The 2 deadlines have been set and extended. He's failed to meet the deadlines in regards to proof of funds and proof he is able to pay the players and the non-paying playing staff and meet club expenses, so running day to day. This saga goes back well before September last year. We're talking before COVID. There's been concerns about Derby off the field. We're talking years. Years. We have another Bury on our hands. And the blame, the beginning of all this carnage, lies with the failure of the EFL and the Premier League to a certain extent, because it wasn't actually that long ago that, Derby were a Premier League club, with the fit and proper persons test not being fit for purpose. The irony. I think personally, I've got my views on how these kind of situations should be dealt with. I think the league should step in and become the temporary owner and to pay wages and keep clubs afloat until a suitable, and I use the word suitable seriously, owner can be found. But they've got days, literally days, to find an owner, because if wages aren't paid within 3 weeks, the club is basically liquidation is the option for administrators. And that is the alternative. They basically got 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks to figure out a solution. So there we go. Derby County facing liquidation. The takeover has collapsed. But there are other preferred bidders on the table, but they have got to prove proof of funds and pay wages. Someone's got to pay the wages of the players. I mean, there's only 5 players left, so it shouldn't be difficult, right? Most of the coaching staff are left. There's only 5 players on contract. So somehow, in the next 3 weeks, they have got to find someone who can pay Wayne Rooney's wages, Liam Rossini's wages, and 5 senior players on contract, plus a couple of other non-playing staff. Shouldn't be too difficult, right? Now, this is the EFL. They made a shambles of this from day one. They made a shambles of Bury. They made a shambles of Macclesfield. They made a shambles of Bolton. They made a shambles of Portsmouth. They made a shambles of Chesterfield. They made a shambles of Oldham. They made a shambles of Stockport. They made a shambles of Blackburn. They made a shambles of every takeover, administration, club finances, fit and proper persons test. This is the EFL. I have no faith in the process behind this. I have no faith in anything footballing governing bodies do, because the system is not transparent. The system is so complex. But Derby County are facing extinction as we know it. They've won the old Division 1 title. This is one of the founders of the Football League, and they're facing going out of business because the EFL are clueless. Football is driven by greed and corruption and the whole system is broken. So there we go. That's my view on things. That's the situation with Derby County in a nutshell. Is they've got days. We are in another Bury situation, except this club is 10 times the size of Bury and goes back, way back, to the first days of the Football League. So there we go. That's my view on it. Thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon. Hopefully on a happier note.